Welcome back, everybody. My name is Gregtech, and this is Gregtech New Horizons. So, I left off the last video, and we had gotten the benzene production set up and running by using the healing axe and just sticking that into the Ender IO farm so that it can constantly be chopping down trees because it's an unbreakable axe. It seems to be doing very well. My setup over there still only wants to run 4 of the extractors at any one time, so I'm guessing I need better pipes on there in order for it to use all 12 because it's just only going to the first 4 and then it stops because I don't know exactly why. I'm getting kind of frustrated with it. I might need to look and make sure I didn't accidentally mark one for input and it's breaking it that way. It's possible, but I don't think I did. So I'll be giving that a double check over. Anyway, I have gone back to trying to crossbreed the Aurelia plant, I think it is, the gold one, in order to get more gold because I clearly never have enough gold. But in any case, I wanted to build the macerator, the universal macerator, and in order to do that I kind of need a way to power it. So I've gone ahead and I built everything I need to build the no, that is not, oh my goodness gracious. Well, I now have an HV input bus that I didn't mean to create because I meant to do this and have the 2 voltage battery buffers there like that, and that way I can that way it would unlock for me, sorry, the batteries. I guess the thing does give me those rewards. It does give me the 8 stainless steel rewards. So let's go ahead and claim those real quick. I will go back and put these guys through here. I may need to switch out that battery very soon because it's running a bit low, I think. Let's see if it gets all the way through before it conks out. Alright, it did. Alright, so let's just take those 8 that it very nicely gave me. Make that. I'm going to need this guy, and then I'm going to need 2 of these guys. There we go. Alright, really quickly come down here, get this set up. There we go. Grab him. And then we'll slap that right here, put in those, 2 of those, and make another casing. Normally I don't have the extra stuff laying around to even be able to do something like that, but this time I did. I've gone ahead and made all the diamond stuff I need, all the plate stuff I need to get the diamond grinding head. I already have the piston and the motor, now the HV machine hull. It takes that and those, and there is the universal macerator. So now all I need to do is find a spot to put it along with, I believe I've got it up in here, yes, there it is, my medium voltage transformer. So I can slap this onto a power line. Let's see here, for lack of anything better, let's stick it there. I don't want it like that though. Go ahead and take that off, and we'll put it there like that. That'll be good. I have an Enderman somewhere. Are you down here? Yeah, an icy Enderman. Alright, let's kill him real quick. Hey, look at that, a free Ender Pearl. Yeah, I don't have any, unfortunately I don't have any soul vials yet, otherwise I would grab him and throw him in my smelter and melt him down for more than just one stinky Ender Pearl, but hey, an Ender Pearl's an Ender Pearl, right? So, I have this guy now. He can draw power from that power box, even though that power box only ever has 1 battery in it. And then I can do this. I'll put that there. I don't have a battery yet, so that's the next thing I'm going to need, and then we'll hook that in there. So now I need to make a battery, and I need to recharge this guy. So we'll stick him over here in the EVF power. This might also be a good spot for it, but you know, I'm using this power right now. And there we go. All right, so what I'll do is I'll cut away for a little bit. I'm going to make one of these. Well, I guess it wants me to make 4. I'm going to see if I have enough lithium to make 4 of the HV batteries so that I can plop them into here and get one charged up to be able to use this macerator. And the reason I want to do that is because that macerator can then macerate the sphalerite ore and give me a chance at getting entire pieces of gallium, and the gallium will help me build more circuits, because I ran out of my LV circuits. These MV circuits will not go towards the, I can't use them to go towards the other circuits. Ooh, fluid regulator, that might be nice. But the circuit assembler, MV circuits, these good electronic circuits will not help make the HV circuits. You need to have one of the other kinds in order to make the HV circuits. So I'm kind of stuck there right now. Monsters are nearby. Really? Do I have another thing down under there? Let's try that. I'm not sure why I keep getting Endermen down there. I don't have any unlit spots, so they're warping in somehow. Yep, see, it's another Enderman. And they keep stealing my blocks of stuff. And he's a cursed one. Well, oh, there he goes. He's way over there now. All right. Anyway. Oh, there he is. Come here, guy. No, quit warping away and just come here. All right, fine. There we go. Take care of him. All right, and so yeah, sorry about that. I am going to go ahead and get started towards getting this macerator powered so I can start getting some more gallium. See you in a bit. And we're back again. I've gone ahead and I've made myself 4 large battery hulls. That will complete the quest there for the HV batteries. Unfortunately, it wants me to make then 4 lithium batteries, and I don't have enough lithium right now. Essentially, each of these guys, in order to do anything with them, I have to have 32 lithium dust. Right now, I have all of a whopping 8. So if I'm going to make all 4 of them into lithium batteries like it wants, I'm going to need to get myself 2 stacks minus 8. So that's what, 120 more lithium. And that's going to take just a little bit of time. The best ore to centrifuge for lithium is lepidite, which comes from the salt. Let's see, right here, the rock salt veins. And I have dug up most of this one here, so I do not have much in the way of lepidite or sputamine. Anyway, I don't have enough from that one, and looking over my list of ones that I've opened up, I don't have another one nearby. So it's going to take me a bit of time while I find another thing of rock salt. But what I had my screen all the way up here for is right here in this rainforest zone. I've got it marked as home to and a front entrance. What I did was I went ahead and jumped off a couple of hills. I jump off this hill here, and I can make it all the way over here. I can jump off of this hill here and make it most of the way down to here, where I can climb this mountain, jump, and sail my way across all the way over to here. And then what I did was I went ahead and I built a portal in the nether, and then went through and cut this same path at the 120 level up in the nether, where it's only about 200 blocks difference, maybe 300. But in any case, I've cut that entire path so that I can easily get from here to there and back again. And again, the reason I'm wanting to be up here is this rainforest allows me to grow the IC2 plants quite a bit more easily. The rainforest itself extends out into the water like this. So what I'm planning on doing is over this area of the water or something, I want to put kind of a floating island that I can grow my crops on, and then dig into this mountain or this hill, which is actually pretty high, and build basically an underground lab. And I'm kind of thinking I might want the peak, which I believe is right around here, open that up and create basically a rocket launch pad that'll launch up out of the mountain whenever I need to go to the moon or Mars or any of the other planets. But I think that would be kind of cool to have it launch up through there. So that's my goal, is to do that. We'll see how well that works out. But that is the general idea, is to create some kind of launch pad inside the mountain, have it launch up through the mountain, you know, evil laboratory, wahaha, that kind of thing. But that's the idea, with this home being here, where I can set up bees and I can set up IC2 crops and get the most out of the IC2 crops. And then that'll also allow me to do some replanting, like around the front, nearish to the front entrance, maybe over a couple of things. I want to put a flat area and stick my farming station on it so that I can grow the trees on the surface, and then underneath, and there one grew, and underneath have it pull it down and then make the benzene and have a power facility there. Having taken down the second forestry farm, I can rebuild 2 forestry farms then, and I can start playing around with the hatches and stuff and see how many of these guys I can get growing. The IC2 crops aren't as good for the forestry farms, but I certainly can do quite a bit with the Pam's Harvest Craft, and I'll want something set up like that at least far in the future, because in order to get stuff like the what is that called, it uses the neutronium, the pile of neutrons, this thing right here, which is the ultimate stew. And so if you notice, it needs a lot of different things. Well, most of these can be grown with Pam's Harvest Craft. There's only a few, I think, like the eye bulb here, the flowering vines, thorn vines, Spanish moss, things along those lines that I can grow using IC2 crops. But the rest of these guys I can actually grow with Pam's Harvest Craft and make use of them that way. That one's going to be interesting, figuring out how to grow saguaro cactus or tiny cactus. But yeah, so that's why I like the idea of having my base all the way over there, having a little bit more of an organized setup with the forestry farms, and get things going that way. So that's a long in the future project. Again, right now my goal is to get these large battery hulls filled with lithium so that I can power this guy right here, my universal macerator, very first and so far only one. And then once I have the universal macerator up and running, getting some of the gallium, yes, gallium, to make the gallium arsenide in order to keep my base flowing with the electronic chips. That is my immediate goal. So once I get a bit more done, oh, that was one thing I did want to do on camera. You guys can see right here that I have a loot dungeon. And I found this because I was gathering up a bunch of animals. I wanted to gather up some animals in order to work on the Steam quest? No, Stone Age quest. This one right here, the Animal Farms one. Specifically getting the stinking leather. I have all the raw beef I need, but the leather is being a pain. And then the raw mutton I have most of, but especially getting the 100 wool. Just to be able to get those things so that I complete the rest of this quest and I can get an unstable mattock. The unstable mattock is nice because then I can put that in my farming station, and I can use the healing axe for my own food, which you can see I'm already starting to get low on food with. So I was running around over here trying to collect up pigs and chickens, and I found one down in a hole. And I was like, huh, that's weird. And I hopped down the hole, and of course down inside the hole was a loot dungeon. So let's run over here. I've been told that you can always access them from a single hole in the ground, and so there it is. Let's see here. I need a pickaxe. So there we go. And let's see what this is. Do you want to play a game? What game are we going to play? Game of Light. Ah, Game of Light, yes. Oh. And I already screwed up the first level. Fantastic. All right. 2, 2, 2, 2, 8. Let me write this pattern down. 2, 2, 8, 2, 2, 8, 4. So 2, 2, 8, 4. Sorry, I use my number pad. 2248 or 22849, 22849, and 3, 22849. I use my number pad 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it makes for a really nice way to keep track of what light patterns you're doing. 3, 7. So 2, 2, 8, 4, 9, 3, 7. Seven, 6. Okay. 2, 2, 8, 4. 9, 3, 7, 6. 7, 6, 8. 2, 2, 8, 4, 9, 3, 7, 6, 8. And then 7 again. 2, 2, 8, 4, 9, 3, 7, 6, 8, 7. And back to 2. All right. 2, 2, 8, 4, 9, 3, 7, 6, 8, 7, 2. And back to 6 again. All right. 2, 2, 8, 4, 9, 3, 7, 6, 8, 7, 2, 6. All right. 2, 2, 8, 4, 9, 3, 7, 6, 9. Two, 6, 9, 7. 2, 2, 8, 4, 9, 3, 7, 6, 8, 7, 2, 6, 9, 7. Oh, level 4. Oh my. That was just wrong. Man. Alright, start over with 2, 8. 2, 8, 8. 2, 8, 8, 4. Okay. 2, 8, 8, 4, 1. 2, 8, 8, 4, 1. 4, 1, 4. All right. 2, 8, 8, 4, 1, 4. 3. 2, 8, 8, 4, 1, 4, 3. 6. 2, 8, 8, 4, 1, 4, 3, 6. 3 again. All right. 2, 8, 8, 4, 1, 4, 3, 6, 3. 1. All right. 2, 8, 8, 4, 1, 4, 3, 6, 3, 1. 2. All right. 2, 8, 8, 4, 1, 4, 3, 6, 3, 1, 2. 3, 6, 3, 1, 2, 1. All right. 2, 8, 8, 4, 1, 4, 3, 6, 3, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 1. All right. 2, 8, 8, 4, 1, 4, 3, 6, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1. 2. All right. 2, 8, 8, 4, 1, 4, 3, 6, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And this is where it got insane, yeah. Yeah, well, That's alright. Got to level 3. Let's see what we get. Clock. Some vacuum tubes. Reinforced track. A couple of gear molds. Tin. Shutter module. Farm hatches. Not bad. Some no logic routing chips. That's fantastic. Stainless steel fluid pipes. Fluid conduits. Oh, 10 machine chassis. You can't beat that. Tiny pipe. Normal pipe. And then a liquid fueled boiler box. Some annealed copper cable. Let's see, can I put anything in here? Batteries. Annealed copper cable. So that was the lights game inside of one of the loot dungeons. Let me go ahead and sleep the night away. And it looks like there might be something out here. No, it was down below. Okay. Alright, so that was a loot dungeon. You guys watched me complete it on camera, so when you guys sit there and see that I've got myself, in particular, 10 more hatches, the carbon fiber canoe, some of the other stuff I already had, so some reinforced track, not a ton of good stuff, but hey, you know, it beats having to make 10 more machine chassis for things like the, what are those things called that I like to use? The fluid tanks, the Ender-IO fluid tanks. So yeah, all in all, not too bad. Anyway, I will be back once I have gotten a little bit more stuff done. Ah, creeper. Ooh, head. I will take a creeper head. What don't I need? I need it all. Oh, no. I can get rid of those. And I don't necessarily need the gunpowder because that I can make. Alright, so that is it for now. I think I might be running short on time. We'll see. I'll either end the video here and or with a short wrap-up here in a minute, and otherwise I will be back in a bit once I've got a bit more done. Alright, it does seem like I've run this episode a little long, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. In the coming episodes, I'm basically going to take a look at getting more rock salt, either checking out whether I completely mined that out or not, and then otherwise I might be going to the Twilight Forest, and then following that up with starting to migrate stuff over here to what will become my future home with my underground layer under this hill and a floating island for IC2 crops up around here, and probably running some bees along in this area since it is a good humidity, good rainfall, things like that, right? A good temperature right in here, and hopefully that'll be good. The other thing I'm going to do is once I get over here, I'm going to figure out what blocks there are, what 8x8 blocks there are, in order to figure out where the oil spots might be for the oil rig, because I do not want to have to travel up here or all the way over here in order to get these oil spouts. I may end up doing that anyway, but that is not on my list of things I want to do. There may be a couple others that might be a little bit closer here because I've only basically gone to this area and looked around. So we'll give it a look around, maybe take the hang glider and do a big circle around and kind of expand my viewing area for this. And then otherwise, just kind of doing some base work. Pretty soon I'll rip up all this stuff as I decide how to handle my tree farm as well as my forestry farms in such a way that they're not just stuck off to the side, but they're not in the middle of the base type of thing. Something easy to reach, easy to automate, and get things powered up over there. So I will see you in the next episode with more work done. Till then.